New Zealand flight NZ436 from Wellington to Auckland on Wednesday the 1st of February 2023 on an Airbus A321 scheduled to depart at 2:30 p.m, flight time 1 hour and 5 minutes. There's 2 humans and a dog travelling today, but given the astounding hold times at Air New Zealand at the moment, we haven't let them know the dog's coming. So when we're dropped at the terminal, we decide not to go to a kiosk and immediately seek out one of the ground crew to help us check in.
Check to this one. Oh, she's dealing with it.
Where are you travelling to?
We're travelling to Auckland.
To Auckland? What time?
2:30.
2:30, and I just want to get that 436.
Yep.
Okay.
So we have a dog.
436. How many bags are you going to check in?
So 3 including the dog.
3 with the, and name of the dog?
Murphy.
Murphy. Okay, great.
He should really have his airports card because he travels so much.
Yeah. So it's 3 bags checking in. Okay,
Yes.
2 or 3.
3.
3. Okay.
3 including the dog. Yep.
Can I just ask, can we just weigh Murphy on the scale there? So I can just put the weight in, please?
Yep. 14.9.
Okay, that's going to be $75.
Lovely.
And you're ready. And that should do it. Hello.
Oh, I didn't like that. There we go. Hey.
Working
Awesome. Yep.
Can I just ask, can you just write Murphy's name for me on there and on there?
Oh
so
yeah,
that
sure.
they know?
In there.
That's a receipt for Murphy.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, and these 2 bags need to be dropped there. Do you know where to take Murphy?
Yes, downstairs.
Yep. And they're boarding 10 past 2, gate number 13.
Lovely. Thank you so much.
That's the 2 boarding passes.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
you.
Thanks. Okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
I'll take Murphy.
You'll take Murphy. I'll take the bags.
See you.
Bye bye. Oh.
Yeah. Bye bye. See you.
At security.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Did someone say bag drop montage? Let's go, let's go! Bag drop was so quick and easy that I decided to go against the predetermined plan that we'd made to meet at security and took myself downstairs and was just in time to watch the dog have his security check.
Alright, that's just a wee blanket and stuff. Let's get the zip ties. That's the 1st of Feb. And see the bag on it.
Okay. Cool. Thank you. Thanks. Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
We prefer to call it a ticket.
Well, no, fair enough. I actually agree with you. Awesome, thank you.
We want to figure out how to get him airpoints, to be honest.
I agree, eh, mate? Well, because it would be fantastic to see. So see where the construction wall
Yep.
see? You go just down the front, turn left to the oversized tray,
Yep.
and I'll get one of our team to see you there.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
Thank
much.
you. Thanks. See you. Bye. Online booking for dogs. That would be amazing, right?
That was one of the things I asked him about.
Despite each of these steps taking a little bit of time, every single one of the people we've dealt with has been absolutely fantastic. That excellent blend of patient, competent and empathetic.
Hi.
Hey, hey.
For the dog? Yep.
Yes, Auckland.
Thank you.
2:30. Auckland
buddy.
2:30. Thank you.
It's taken us almost exactly half an hour from when we arrived at the airport until we said goodbye to our puppy. Certainly not the worst check-in experience we've had in Wellington, but we've definitely had quicker. We head upstairs and over to security, and the security line looks surprisingly long. It takes us a slightly surprising 20 minutes to get through security. I mean, of course I had to go through the body scanner and they searched my bags, but it just goes to show that you do want to get to the airport with plenty of time to spare. It's 1:55 p.m. when we get through security, 35 minutes before our flight's scheduled to depart. We decide decided to dash up to the lounge, but we knew we didn't have very long. Air New Zealand has 3 lounges in Wellington Airport. One is over in international departures, one's in the main terminal area for people flying on regional flights, and then there's this one that we're going to today, which is through security by the domestic air bridges.
Hi. Can you credit back the silver? Thank you. Awesome, thank you so much.
Because I have Star Alliance Gold status, I can take a guest with me into the lounge. My wife's on the silver tier, and she gets 2 free lounge passes. So when we travel together, I get her one credited back, so that sometime when she's travelling on her own, she can go to the lounge without me. I order coffee via the app, and then quickly go and look at planes.
Air New Zealand NZ436 to Auckland. I'd like to invite all customers to boarding the countdown to gate number 13. Disembarking customers, please check your seat numbers as we have into our process of boarding today. Customers seated from row 1 to row 14, correction row 1 to row 18, correction row 1 to row 17. Can you please float to the air bridge? And customers seated from 18 to row 37, can you please use the raised keys? Customers seated from row 1 to row 17 to board now through the air bridge. These customers seated in rows 18 to row 37, please use the raised keys to board the aircraft. Electronic devices must not be used when crossing the tarmac. Please hold the clearly marked part of the place to board the aircraft. Thank you.
Lovely, thank you so much. Thank you.
So they called boarding for my flight. I did a quick whip around the lounge so you could all have a wee look at what it's like. I mean, it's a bit fancy and there's plenty of food and heaps of drink options. And a fully stocked bar. That's pretty awesome. So I slugged my coffee back and then it was time to go. On the way out, I grabbed a mint, which my wife took. So I had to get myself another one.
Thank you so much, thanks.
I do like the lounge. I travel for work quite a bit and I often find myself having breakfast in one lounge and dinner in another one. And you forget how amazing they are. The Air New Zealand lounges are amazing. Good lounge, Air New Zealand. Thanks.
Third and final boarding call for Air New Zealand Flight 436 to Auckland. Remaining customers, please board the aircraft with gate number 13.
Oh, hurry up. Don't want to miss it. So when we get to the gate, we're some of the last ones there.
G'day, how you going?
Good, and you?
Yeah, I'm all good, thanks.
Thank you, just start there.
Lovely, thank you.
But it's all pretty calm and we make our way to the air bridge. When we get down near the end of the air bridge, we can we look out at our plane. Nice shiny new A321. Super excited.
Alright. Hi.
Thank you. You're at the window, right?
Just completing last offloading and documentation. We'll be pushing back shortly, starting engines. Next to take off on the southern runway here at Wellington. Airborne will make a right-hand turn, climbing to a cruise altitude of 33,000 feet for flight time through Auckland, just on 1 hour and point to point. Generally smooth flying conditions, as you're probably well aware. The weather hasn't been great in Auckland, but there has been a slight clearance. As the afternoon progresses, there's a light to moderate northeasterly wind blowing, passing rain showers, and partly cloudy, temperature on the ground to 23 degrees Celsius. Martin's flying the service north here. We'll get back to you later on the flight with the weather update and expected time of arrival for Auckland.
How did you do it?
Asking out us the back ranks and enjoy the in-flight service provided by Catherine and her team. Thank you.
Flight attendants, go to your door. As the aircraft door is now closed, ensure your seatbelt is fastened. Approved lightweight handheld electronic devices may be used at any time, however these must be switched to flight mode now. Although Wi-Fi is not available on this aircraft, you're welcome to use Bluetooth, so after selecting flight mode, turn Bluetooth on. Flight attendants, check all doors closed. It's my pleasure on behalf of our great team to welcome you on board the Star Alliance flight operated by Air New Zealand. Civil aviation rules require you to comply with all core instructions and signs while aboard this aircraft. To prepare for takeoff, you must now stow your tray table. Please check children's fingers and toes are well clear of any moving parts. Ensure your seat back is upright, armrests are lowered and your window shades are open. We're about to explain the safety procedures for this aircraft. Smoking and vaping is not allowed anywhere on this flight, including the lavatories. Charging e-cigarettes is also prohibited. Headphones connected to personal electronic devices must be removed now, and it's important you give the ship full attention, even if you fly with us often. Flight attendants, go to your safety briefing positions.
We left the gate 1 minute early at 2:29 PM and taxied for an astounding 19 minutes, which resulted in us taking off 8 minutes behind schedule at 2:48 PM. We pushed back from gate 13 of the domestic terminal onto taxiway Bravo. We held on Bravo for quite a long time, and then taxied by Bravo 8, Alpha, and entered runway 16 by taxiway Alpha 1. And then we took off to the south on runway 16.
Hello again everyone. When the seatbelt signs are on, your seatbelt must be fastened. We recommend that your seatbelt is always fastened and visible during the flight. Also please take care when opening the overhead lockers. You'll find a copy of the Kia magazine in your seat pocket and you're welcome to take this with you at the end of the flight. Would you ask that all personal electronic devices are used with headphones or in silent mode? Now shortly we'll be offering a light snack accompanied by mineral water, tea and coffee. Your snack options for today is the original cookie time cookie or the proper potato chips. If you need anything at all, please just ask one of the team who'll be happy to assist you. We invite you to sit back, relax and enjoy the flight.
After takeoff we did a slight right, then a series of lefts, followed by another slight right and another bump to the left before trekking north up the North Island. Hokey pokey, let's get into the snack. My wife got a water and the crisps. I got water, white tea and a cookie. So between us, we've totally got you covered. Let's get into it. For anyone that's new, this might come as a little bit of a shock, but if you've watched my videos before, this won't be a surprise. Water is water is water. 5 out of 10. The cup of tea was hot, strong, and delicious. Just the perfect amount of milk. Maybe a touch too hot, pop a little bit of water in there to cool it down. But it survived the turbulence and I liked it. I give this tea 7 out of 10. Good cup of tea, Air New Zealand. My wife got the crisps. I didn't because I believe onion with green chives is the devil's flavour. The only good flavour of crisps is salt and vinegar, or vinegar and salt, but it's not my snack. So what did she think of them?
Extremely good.
Well, extremely good. That's got to be an 8.5. Awesome proper crisps, Air New Zealand. Thank you. I got a Cookie Time original chocolate chunk cookie. It was one of the good ones. Like not one of the totally outstanding ones, but not one of the stink ones either. Plenty of chocolate and the chunks were nice and big. 7 out of 10. And there were lollies on descent. That's a bonus +1. 8 out of 10. Good cookie, Air New Zealand. Okay, let's tally that up. The water got, well, 5. The cup of tea was up to Air New Zealand's usual excellent standard, 7 out of 10. The absolutely exceptional proper crisps got 8.5, and the bicky, it was a good one, got a 7. +1 for the lolly, that's 8. That's an average of 7 1/8. That's a jolly good snack, Air New Zealand, thanks. Okay, let's talk about this plane. This plane, ZK-OYB, is an Airbus A321neo. It took its first flight on the 8th of November 2022, making it 85 days old when I took this flight. 85 days old. Woohoo! It's a new plane. I'm on a new plane. Given how new this plane is, it's completely unsurprising that Air New Zealand have owned it for its entire life. It's configured with 217 economy class seats, and I was seated up near the front in seat 5F. Like Air New Zealand's other domestic and short-haul jets, there's a range of seat pitches on this aircraft. And just like those aircraft, the seats nearer the front have more space between the rows. But, slightly surprisingly, the rear section on this aircraft has a little bit more space than the middle section. So that's a bit of a pro tip. My seat pitch, or the distance between my seat and the seat in front, was 81 centimetres or 32 inches, and that was heaps. The A321 is a stretched out variant of the A320. Air New Zealand has domestic and international configurations of both of these aircraft. There's two other variants in the A320 family, the A319 and the A318, or the baby bus. Only two airlines in the world fly the A318. It wasn't hugely popular. Those airlines are Air France and Tarom from Romania. I've actually flown on the A318 and have a review of that flight somewhere else on YouTube. Maybe you should go check it out. But I've never flown on an A319, which is a little bit of a surprise given that there's 1,392 of them being flown by 96 different commercial operators. But one day I will, one day, and then you'll get to see a review of it, and it'll be great. The seats themselves on this plane are that new sort of bucket configuration that some people don't like, but I don't mind them. In fact, I quite like them. They're fine. And there's space for a full-size carry-on in the overhead lockers, space for a backpack, laptop or handbag under the seat in front, and there's a seat back pouch for all your bits and bobs. And in the overhead panel there's reading lights, air vents and a call button. So an 85-day-old plane that's like the day it was brand new, because it is brand new. I'm giving this plane a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10! Nice shiny new plane, Air New Zealand. Thanks!
Hello there folks, First Officer Mark Salisbury. Just started descent for Auckland and the conditions there. It's actually a lot better than it's been over the last wee while. There's no rain just now and a reasonable breeze out of the northeast. Bit of clouds scattered around. Temperature 25 degrees. We'll be touching down 20 minutes from now at 20 to 4. A couple of minutes later we'll have you outside the terminal. Just putting the seatbelt sign on now. Ask you to return to your seats and fasten your seatbelts. We're expecting a few bumps as we pass through the cloud layers. Thanks again for flying with Air New Zealand and the Star Alliance, and we do look forward to seeing you.
We flew north up the western side of the North Island, did a slight right, then a slight left. Then as we approached Tamaki Makaurau, we did a large right-hand turn and came into the airport from the west.
Prepare the cabin for landing, please.
In preparation for landing, it is now time for you to put away your belongings. If you've moved during the flight, please inform a flight attendant now. For the safety of everyone on board, all bags, including large electronic devices such as laptops, must now be stowed. Ensure your tray table is stowed, seat back is upright, armrests are lowered and your window shade is open. Please check children's fingers and toes are well clear of any moving parts. And finally, ensure your seatbelt is securely fastened.
Auckland has one runway. We approached from the west and landed on runway 05R. We left the runway via taxiway Alpha 5, we then crossed Alpha, taxied via Bravo 5, Bravo, and onto gate 29 of the domestic terminal.
Flight attendants must now be seated for landing. Welcome to Auckland. For your safety, you must remain seated with your seatbelt fastened until the seatbelt sign is turned off. Also be careful when opening the overhead lockers as items could fall out. It is now safe for transmitting functions on your electronic devices to be turned on. Now if you're connecting to an international flight here in Auckland, you need to follow the exit signs and make your way outside. There is a free inter-terminal bus between terminals which departs every 15 minutes. Or if you prefer to walk, follow the signs and the green line on the footpath. It's approximately a 10-minute walk. Well, from all of the team, we hope you enjoyed flying with Air New Zealand on the Star Alliance network. We'd like to thank you all and look forward to welcoming you on board again soon. Take care, mā te wā. Flight attendants, disarm your doors.
We landed at 3:38, taxied for 4 minutes and arrived at the gate at 3:42 p.m. That's 7 minutes behind schedule.
Very much. Thank you. Thanks. See ya.
Well, that was pretty awesome. My first flight on ZK-OYB, New Zealand's A321 in the all-black livery. Exciting! Air New Zealand has a bunch of planes in the all-black livery, one of each type, which is quite neat. Also interesting that they chose to put the Star Alliance branding on a domestic aircraft. Let's just take a moment to have a wee look. Oh, isn't it a beauty? Yeah. So let's sum up as we go and get our bags and our dog. The snack, which was water, a cup of tea, those awesome crisps, and the triple chocolate chunk cookie, plus a lolly, and it cost 7 1/8. And the plane, an 85-day-old A321, got a 9. That's an average of 8 1/16. That's a pretty outstanding plane ride, Air New Zealand. Thank you so much. Let's finish as we started, with a bag collection montage. Please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and then watch every single video we've ever made. And everyone we will make. Thanks. Tens of people are going to watch this on the internet, so what are they doing?
It just been. The candle's just been.